We might be watching the greatest shooting rookie season in NBA history unfold right now. And because it's happening in Charlotte, it's flying well under our radar.
Right to Knueppel! Tie ball game! Oh yeah!
141 made threes through 41 games, a 64.7% true shooting percentage, 43.4% from deep on over 7 attempts per night. These aren't Steph Curry numbers. These aren't even prime Klay Thompson numbers. These are Kon Knueppel numbers as a rookie. And before we get into just how absurd this season actually is, you have to understand why Knueppel looks this ready. Because it didn't start at Duke, and it definitely didn't start in the NBA. Basketball was the environment he grew up in. Kon and his 4 brothers, Kager, Kinston, Cash, and Kid, were raised in a house where the game was constant, encouraged, and unavoidable. There are 6 basketball hoops in and around the family home. Not decorations, infrastructure. That obsession traces directly back to his parents. Kon Knueppel Sr. played at Wisconsin Lutheran College, earning 4 All-Lake Michigan Conference selections. His mother Shari played at Wisconsin, Green Bay, and is still the program's all-time leading scorer. Even his uncle, Jeff Nordgaard, reached the NBA with the Milwaukee Bucks before carving out a long professional career overseas. Knueppel started separating himself nationally during his junior year of high school, playing for Phenom University and torching the Nike EYBL. He led the entire circuit in scoring at 22.5 points per game, to go with 5.5 rebounds and 3.5 assists, shooting 49.8% from the field, 46.7% from deep, and 81% from the line. That included 46.7% from 3 on 8.2 attempts per game. Elite efficiency at elite volume. At the NBPA Top 100 in 2023, the shooting held 39.4% from 3 on 6.6 attempts per game. By his senior year at Wisconsin Lutheran High School, Knueppel was dominating. He averaged 25.9 points, 8.6 rebounds, and 5.3 assists, shooting 59.4% from the field, 39.5% from 3, and nearly 85% from the free throw line. That earned him Wisconsin Mr. Basketball and the 23-24 Gatorade Wisconsin Player of the Year. He led his team to a perfect 30-0 record and the Division II state championship, recording an 11-point, 11-assist double-double in the title game against 3-time defending champion Pewaukee High. By the time he finished high school, the trend was obvious. Over 4 years, Knueppel had raised his scoring average by roughly 15 points per game. The recruiting world caught up quickly. He finished the 2024 class as a 5-star prospect, ranked 18th nationally by 24/7 Sports and 22nd by ESPN, choosing Duke over Wisconsin, Alabama, Virginia, Notre Dame, Marquette, and USC. At Duke, he didn't need multiple seasons. In 39 games, Knueppel averaged 14.4 points, 4 rebounds, 2.7 assists, and 1 steal, shooting 47.9% from the field and 40.6% from 3. When Cooper Flagg went down during the ACC tournament, Knueppel stepped forward, leading Duke to the conference title and earning ACC tournament MVP honors. He was named to the All-ACC second team, cementing his status as one of college basketball's most reliable shooters. In the world of professional basketball, Charlotte took notice. The Hornets front office, led by Vice President Jeff Peterson, pivoted toward high IQ, versatile players, and Knueppel was the centerpiece. In the words of Peterson, Kon is more than just a shooter, he's a versatile player. Even after exploring trade-back options, the Hornets stayed at number 4 to draft Knueppel, believing he could contribute immediately. And right now, that belief looks conservative.
Look, if you're still using traditional sportsbook apps, you're leaving money on the table every time.
Let me show you how. Most sportsbook apps charge around $9 for every $100 you win. Polymarket charges just 10 cents and lets you cash out instantly whenever you want. Your team goes on a run, boom, take the W. This week, I'm taking the 76ers over the Knicks in Philly. The 76ers have had the edge on the Knicks so far this season, winning their last 2 matchups, and the Knicks have been sliding the last week or 2 without Brunson. Polymarket is legal in all 50 states, and they're so confident you won't go back to sportsbooks that they're putting $10 free on it. No deposit, no card info. Just use my code HOOPS10 at my link below and see for yourself. Once you move to the NBA side of the story, Knueppel's profile made sense on paper, just not like this. Coming out of college, he projected it as an efficient movement shooter. He converted 47% of his open catch-and-shoot threes and 37% of his contested attempts at Duke. At 219 pounds, he had enough strength to absorb contact at the rim, and he'd shown flashes of playmaking and on-ball scoring. But leading up to the draft, scouts had real questions. Knueppel has solid size for a guard wing and a strong frame, but he doesn't overwhelm you physically. He doesn't have elite length, he's not a high-level leaper, he's not a blur in the open floor. His lateral quickness was tested when Duke put him on fast, twitchy perimeter players, and sometimes it showed. Those concerns weren't nitpicks. At the NBA level, defense matters, and if you're going to give a player real minutes, the offense has to justify whatever you're giving back on the other end. That's why players like Cooper Flagg, Dylan Harper, and VJ Edgecombe went ahead of him. Superior physical tools, broader skill packages, and the kind of upside teams feel safer betting on. Even Ace Bailey, drafted behind Knueppel, brings 6'9" scoring potential that pops off the page. So how does Knueppel separate himself from that group? How is this guy leading all rookies in points scored, and doing it while keeping an NBA team functional, sometimes without LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller? The answer isn't athleticism, it's feel. Knueppel's game starts not with his jumper, but with his processing speed. He sees the floor faster than the defenders can react to it. Every move he makes, he's already 1 or 2 steps ahead, timing his cuts, adjusting his angles, and flowing into his next action the moment the ball hits his hands. Most defenders guarding him are bigger, faster, or longer. It doesn't matter. Whether he's curling off a screen, running his own pick and roll, or even setting screens for teammates, Knueppel understands spacing instinctively. He knows exactly how much space he's about to create, and he acts on it immediately. No hesitation, no wasted dribbles, just clean, decisive basketball that naturally bends the defense. And then the shooting ties everything together. Knueppel's gravity is real. Defenders have to chase him, close hard, and sell out on those contests. And when they do, he punishes them with the next read. He can move the ball, hit the weak side shooter, or keep the offense flowing without ever forcing the issue. That's his real superpower. He doesn't over-dribble, he doesn't stall possessions. If there isn't a clean look or a clear lane, the ball moves, and everyone benefits. When he does attack off the catch, he has just enough burst to get into the paint and the patience to finish once help arrives. That craft shows up in his footwork. Knueppel plays off 2 feet, using ball fakes, head fakes, pivots, and step-throughs to create angles. He hasn't been an elite rim finisher this season, but he's been average. And when you shoot the ball like this, average is more than enough. And the production has been historic. Kon Knueppel didn't need much time to set a new NBA record. He became the fastest player in league history to reach 100 made three-pointers, doing it in just 29 games, 12 games faster than Lauri Markkanen, who previously held the record as a rookie. He also shattered the Hornets franchise mark, passing Brandon Miller, who reached 100 threes in 43 games during his rookie season. No athletic shortcuts, no inflated usage, just skill, feel, and timing, weaponized. Kon is putting together one of the most ridiculous rookie seasons the league has ever seen. At just 20 years old, he looks like a 10-year vet, and the numbers only begin to explain how absurd this run has been. After winning Rookie of the Month in both November and December, Knueppel's production has become impossible to ignore. He's one of only 2 players in the entire NBA this season, averaging 15 points and 5 rebounds per game while shooting at least 42% from 3. The other one, Nikola Jokic, and somehow that still undersells what he's doing. Through his first 41 career games, Knueppel has already knocked down 141 three-pointers, the most by any player ever through that span. Not rookies, not three-point specialists, anyone. He's obliterating records. This is an all-time pace. At this rate, Knueppel is on track to smash Keegan Murray's rookie record for total made threes, and what makes it even crazier is that this version of Kon Knueppel is still just scratching the surface of his NBA career. What he's doing has already exceeded the absolute best case scenario anyone could have realistically projected for his first 3 months as a pro. And the eye test somehow keeps up with the math. Watch him play, and it's immediately obvious. Nothing is rushed, nothing is wasted. His jumper is smooth, repeatable, and effortless, often drawing comparisons to a young Klay Thompson. But it's the polish across the rest of his game that really stands out. His footwork is clean, his decisions are quick, his movement has purpose. Those traits almost never belong to players this young. From day one, Kon Knueppel has played like the moment is never too big. His confidence is steady, not loud, his shot making is elite, and the consistency has been there every single night. It's why Hornets fans already see the future coming. And historically, the numbers are downright comical. Kon Knueppel made 137 threes through his first 40 career games, the most ever by a massive margin. The next closest was Lauri Markkanen with 98, Luka Doncic had 96, Damian Lillard had 92, Steph Curry just 61. Kon Knueppel is averaging close to 8 3-point attempts per game while still converting more than 43% of them. A combination of volume and efficiency that simply didn't exist for rookies before him. At his current pace of 3.4 made threes per game, he could claim the rookie single season record in just 21 more games. And if he stays healthy, which he has so far, and finishes the season playing at the same availability rate he showed in the first half, he's on pace for roughly 272 made threes. Not only does that number put him atop rookie history, it puts him top 25 all time for threes in a single season, alongside names like Steph Curry, James Harden, Klay Thompson, Damian Lillard, Luka Doncic, Paul George, Buddy Hield, and Anthony Edwards, all as a rookie. None of this happens if Kon Knueppel is just a shooter, but he's not. His fundamentals, balance, footwork, ball handling, and passing vision allow his shooting to scale instead of stagnate. That's why he's effective off the catch, off movement, and off the bounce. That's why defenses can't take anything away cleanly. Right now, the smart money probably still favours Cooper Flagg for Rookie of the Year, but Kon Knueppel is firmly in the conversation. Not as a novelty, not as a dark horse, but as one of the most efficient and productive rookies in the league through the first half of the season. And there's a lesson here. Athleticism matters, shooting touch matters, but they only take you so far. Who a player is, where they come from, and how quickly they process and learn the game, that's what determines real scalable success. Kon Knueppel has all of that working in his favour, and that's why nobody should be surprised by what's happening anymore. Curry, Harden, Lillard, Klay, that's not just elite company, that's history, and Kon Knueppel is knocking on the door already. So how long before Kon Knueppel stops being a great rookie season and starts being a historic one? If you're starting to see it now, hit like, hype, and subscribe, because this won't be the last time Kon Knueppel forces the league to pay attention. And if you enjoyed this video, check out one of these on your screen now.